Well, 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 December, isn't it? The end of the year, the grand finale. Oh, how poetic. The cold winds blow, the world slows down, and here you are, still standing, still breathing, still fighting. Despite everything they threw at you, you're here. And that, my dear friend, is what they don't understand. You are not defeated. Oh no, not yet. They thought your kindness was weakness. Your silence, submission. They saw your patience as a pathetic waiting game. But you and I, we know better, don't we? Your patience wasn't for them, it was for something bigger, something they cannot comprehend. You see, God was watching. He saw every tear they caused, every sleepless night, every moment you felt invisible. And do you know what he did? He kept track. Oh, yes, he kept score. You may have felt abandoned, unheard, left to carry the weight of their torment all alone. But God was there. Quiet, yes, silent perhaps, but present, watching, taking notes. And do you know what happens next? Ah, they never do. They think they've won when the game hasn't even begun. You see, December isn't just an ending, it's a promise. A promise that your suffering wasn't for nothing. Because when the clock strikes midnight and the new year arrives, oh my friend, the tables will turn. Justice doesn't sleep, and divine justice never forgets. Here's the funny part, they think they got away with it. They think the pain they caused you has vanished, like smoke in the wind. But pain isn't wasted. Oh no, pain is transformed. God takes that pain and turns it into power, into blessings, into rewards so unimaginable that even you will wonder how you survived without them for so long. That's the part they won't see coming. They built their towers of torment out of your bones, they laughed while you suffered, and they never looked back. But next year, oh, next year they will look back, and they won't believe what they see. Because God isn't blind to suffering. He doesn't allow cruelty to go unanswered. He is not the author of chaos they were. And now he's writing the plot twist. The tables will turn, the curtain will rise, and suddenly you will be the star of the show. Your struggles were not for nothing. Your tears watered the very ground where your blessings will grow. Every ounce of patience you held onto, every moment you wanted to scream and didn't, every insult you swallowed, every heartbreak you endured was seen. Every moment was a seed planted in the garden of your future. And here's the thing about gardens, they bloom when the time is right. Not a second earlier, not a second later. God has his seasons, and next year is your season. They won't understand it, of course.
Please take this short break from your video. We know how important the videos are to you. So all we ask from you is to support the channel by purchasing your special Inspire Network hoodie or Inspire Network coffee cup. Please enjoy the rest of the video.
They'll look at your life, your joy, your peace, your success, and they'll say it came out of nowhere. But you and I know better, don't we? It came out of patience, out of sacrifice, out of trusting that the same God who allowed your suffering was preparing your victory. Oh, they'll pretend not to notice it first. They'll tell themselves you just got lucky, that life is unfair. But deep down in the quiet moments when they're alone, they'll know the truth. They'll know that the torment they caused you became the very thing that brought you closer to your blessings. They mocked you for being patient. They laughed while you sat in silence, believing their cruelty had broken you. But patience is not weakness, it's strength in disguise. It's knowing that God's timing is worth the wait, even when it feels unbearable. And your patience, oh, it will be rewarded. You'll look back at this December someday and smile, because this isn't the end of your story, it's the prelude, the foundation. the dark before the dawn. And when the light comes, it will be so blinding, so brilliant, that they won't know what hit them. God doesn't play favorites, but he doesn't let kindness go unnoticed. He doesn't let love be abused without consequence. He doesn't allow the righteous to be trampled forever. Your patience was for him, not them. You knew, even in your darkest moments, that justice belongs to God. Oh, they'll watch you next year. Trust me, they'll watch. From afar, in silence, behind closed doors. They'll pretend they're not paying attention, but they'll see every victory, every smile, every moment of peace you fought so hard to earn. And regret. Oh, regret will be their shadow, following them everywhere they go. Regret will whisper in their ears, you had someone extraordinary, and you broke them. They'll carry that with them, forever wondering what life could have been if they had treated you with care, if they had loved you the way you deserved. But now it's too late, because your story isn't tied to theirs anymore. You've let go of their torment, their chaos, their endless games. You've risen above it, carried by something greater, by faith, by purpose, by the knowledge that God saw everything, and he won't let it go unanswered. And next year? Oh, next year the reward will be so much sweeter because of the struggle that came before it. The suffering won't define you. No, it will refine you. It will polish you until you shine so brightly that even they can't look away. You see, God is a master of irony. The very people who tormented you will have front row seats to your triumph. They'll see you rise higher than they ever imagined, and they won't be able to touch you. You'll be untouchable, not because of revenge, but because of grace. And that's what they won't understand. You didn't seek revenge. You didn't fight fire with fire. You didn't stoop to their level. You trusted God to handle it, and now he's preparing a feast in your honor. Next year, you'll see why it had to hurt so much, why you had to wait so long, why you had to endure their torment. The rewards will be so much greater than you can imagine. Because God doesn't just give you back what you lost, he gives you more. More love, more peace, more joy. He restores what was broken and makes it beautiful. And them? They'll watch it all unfold, helpless to stop it.